All right, what's up, YouTube? So, sorry I didn't get a video out last week. It's Sunday today, so I'm gonna try to get it out tonight. If it doesn't work out, I mean, you know what happened is I edited that thing together completely on Thursday, and what ended up happening is I went back to it to export it Friday afternoon, and all of my 2.5, 3 hours of editing had disappeared within Adobe. So that was very discouraging. I was not happy about it, and that really discouraged me. I had a lot of other stuff going on this weekend, and I just didn't get around to publishing it by Sunday, or by Saturday, I'm sorry. So you know what, I'm just gonna call my weeks, I'm gonna call this good enough if I can get it out today. If I can't, I will get it out this coming week. I had a rough week last week. I was pretty busy at work, but and last weekend I hurt my hip disc golfing, which had happened to me in the beginning of the year last year, and last year I did not let it rest. I just kept throwing, and it turned out to be pretty bad where I was having to limp around, could barely walk, had to wear a hip brace and everything like that during disc golf, or even just everyday life. I was hobbled. So this year it was starting to hurt pretty bad last weekend, and I think it's just I don't stretch a whole lot. I probably should more, and I need to get onto it, but I've been stretching my hips this week, resting it up, and I wasn't going to play this weekend. I was going to go ahead and give it 2 weeks to rest, but my buddy Tom kind of invited me. So I think what I want to do is we're going to go to a couple of these real tiny 9-hole courses that aren't going to really stress anybody's body, and I'll record those, and you guys will get a nice little tour of those 2 courses as well. One of them is Market Heights in Market Heights, Illinois, and the other one's Creve Coeur, which is and they're both little 9-hole courses. Market Heights is actually the first disc golf course that went in Illinois, back in like the early to mid 80s, I believe. And Creve Coeur just went in last summer, and it's a pretty cool little course. It's short, but it's long enough to actually have a little bit of fun. So you guys will have some fun seeing that. I'm gonna swing in here and get a Diet Dr. Pepper. I can't have regular soda, as I'm on a low carb diet now, and I let myself have 1 diet soda every day. But that's been going pretty good too. I lost about 12 pounds over the course of 2 weeks. So hopefully we can keep up that trend, get back in shape for the summer. Pulling into the gas station now. No, I'm not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. All right, let's head on over to Tom's. He's about 20 minutes away. So today we're gonna be out there. I'm gonna try to do, I had a couple of requests for in the bag videos. So I'm gonna try to do one of those. I normally bring a small bag on 9-hole courses like this, and only bring at the most, I don't know, 10 discs at the most on small courses like this. And a lot of times I like to go out and just play putter only rounds, and that's how you get pretty darn good at throwing putters. But so yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot an in the bag video for that. If you guys want to see a 9-hole in the bag video with my small bag, then let me know. I can do that in the future as well. But this is gonna be my full bag, and I had kind of a cool idea. If you guys think this is cool, I definitely like to hear about it. It would cost a lot of money, but I haven't seen anyone else do anything like this. I'm thinking about doing in the bag challenge with like the different companies. Like one would be, I throw mostly Innova, and not because I have a preference towards them, just because that's what I've been throwing for years. That's all they had around here when I started playing disc golf. And but I have thrown Gateway Wizards, were a big staple in my bag for a long time. I don't throw those anymore. I switched over to MVP and Axiom for my putters. But yeah, I don't really have a preference. I'm comfortable with this. I'm good at it, and I haven't ventured out, but I would like to. So what I'm kind of thinking is I'd like some suggestions on discs that you guys think could be fitting in the bag pretty well. Like starter sets. Like, what would you say a good 5-disc starter set is in Trilogy plastic? What's the best of the best? And I would buy those discs, and I would throw them. I would film a couple rounds with just those discs, and decide whether or not I like it, and or just to see how an average everyday player throws this type of plastic. And I could do that with Trilogy, Prodigy, Gateway, Innova, Discmania, all these companies that are out here now. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone. Legacy, I guess. But there's so many companies now. I could play with a bag of each of these discs every month maybe, and make videos about it and see how it's going. And I think a lot of people would like that, to get at least some secondhand experience with them. That's just kind of my idea.